Joining us for Gordon Bennett TV, Andreas Zumrode is with us. Hello, Andreas. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. The weather is good. You see the sun in my face, but it's a little bit windy. We cannot fly today with the balloon.
Did you go and try anyway? Did you go out there?
Yes, I made my first hydrogen gas balloon flight last Sunday with some club members. And it was a very, very nice fly to the Sauerland, to the south of Germany. South, we are going with 20 knots. It was a good speed.
Yes.
And then we landed at Siegen, called the town in Germany, nearby Siegen, on an airport.
How long was that flight?
It was only 5 hours. That's not a good Gordon Bennett flight. Too short.
When did you start with the gas balloons?
I did first made my hot air balloon pilot license. It's 15 years long, and then I decided to also make the gas balloon pilot license also. And I think I have it now 7-8 years. I think I flew also hydrogen balloon.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about the conversion from hot air balloon to gas balloon to getting your license. Is it a long, drawn-out process, a lot of paperwork, a lot of study, or is it just practical? How is it?
No, you know a lot of ballooning when you fly hot air balloon first.
Yeah.
And then it's a little bit different to land a gas balloon. I think it's a little bit difficult to a hot air balloon. But gas balloon is also nice because you have no noise in the air. It's also quiet, and that is wonderful. It's beautiful. You only slow to the sky, and I like it. I like it.
Yeah. What's your memory of your favorite gas balloon flight?
My favorite gas balloon flight, one of the most beautiful gas balloon flights, maybe it was at 2019 from Germany to Finland. And we made a 33 hours flight, and we go to Sweden and go on to the north and over the sea to Finland. And it was the longest day in the year. It was the 21 June. And Finland, they make a party at longest day. They called it Midsummer.
Yeah.
And we land this morning in Midsummer in Finland.
So you didn't see, really, you wouldn't have seen any nighttime at all. You would have had the sun with you all the way, eh?
Yes. It was midnight, and the sky was not dark. We made a photo at 12 o'clock in the night. And the sky was also you say hell? I didn't know the word now.
Still light, still blue.
Still light, yes.
Yeah.
And we made one night in Helsinki, and then we go back with airplane, and the balloon was carried by ship and car without us. We decided not to take the car from the way. So we land, pack the balloon in the basket, and then it goes back by ship.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Who was following?
Following? No, nobody.
So
what do you mean?
You had the car already there, so you broke up a little bit. I lost part.
Yes. No car on the ground. We start and decided we will not take us back with car. Then it must happen that we come to Finland, and then we had informed before some hot air balloon pilots in Finland if they can carry us up and bring us back to the next rail station. And then we go to Helsinki, and from Helsinki with airplane to Berlin, and from Berlin with train in 4 hours to home. It was a very nice journey.
Amazing journey. And was that with Axel? Axel's flying with you?
Yes. And you never change a winning team, you know.
Yeah. How long have you been flying together?
Now on 4 years. With qualification flights in Germany. We must make qualification to the Gordon Bennett race. You know, only 3 teams can participate, and then we are more. Sometimes some years we are more than three teams. We want to participate at the Gordon Bennett race. And then we make a qualification. It's a long distance flight, and you must make 1 duration flight. And so the best 3 could go to the Gordon Bennett.
Tell me about there's the Coupe, which was flown a couple of months ago in Germany. I can't remember the name of it. The Dukla Coupe or the...
I don't know.
There was something Willie was telling me about, and Ben as well. I should have written it down. I'll remember it. I'll remember it later.
We have no competitions yet in Germany. No. This year all decided not to make the competition. Only a few at the end of the year. There's some competitions. We also made in our club called Mongolfiade with hot air balloons, and we must change the date from August to September because there are new rules of Corona pandemic in the September.
And how's your preparations at the moment for Poland?
We have our team, we have our balloon, it's all right, and we're now waiting for Poland.
Yes.
We want to make for a few weeks. We had to plan a qualification flight to the north, to Norway or Sweden, but it doesn't work with the weather. The weather was not so good, and we are decided in the last moment not to fly.
Right. Yeah. So talking about the weather, let's talk a little bit about Meteor, about the weather with the Gordon Bennett. There's a lot involved, a lot of work on the ground. Tell me a little bit about your process.
Yes, we look 1 week before the race. We look a lot of weather, Axel and I, and we have a meteorological woman who is in the background and tell us if we are the right decisions or not. And if she said it's not so good, the idea to start then, and we look another one to the weather and then decided what's the best direction, the best strategy. And it's very, very difficult perhaps this year because Poland, where we start and to win, it's North Poland.
Yes.
And we have Kaliningrad, we have Russia in the east. It will be very difficult because the Poland pilot said or wrote in the internet, we always have or often have west wind.
Yes.
In the west wind, we're going nearby Russia or to Kaliningrad, where we didn't have permission to fly.
Yeah.
And that's it will be difficult. And I think the first day this year will decide how long the race will go on. Perhaps we go to the northwest and then to the east, over the East Sea to the north, to Finland, to Sweden. That would be a good strategy if it works. But or to the south, perhaps it's also, or to the west. But east wind, wind from the east. I think we didn't have it. We must look what the weather will be. Yeah, very impressed.
It could be a very different type of race this year, couldn't it?
Yeah. I think for the race for Montbéliard, we didn't know, but we must stay. You made the interview, and I said, we will make a long race.
Yes,
and that's was it.
Yes.
84 hours. Our team, or Axel and I, was in the air.
Yes.
I think the record of Willie would be broken to 2019. There was not the Black Sea.
Yeah.
Probably the record would have fallen then.
Yeah, everybody was up against the coast, weren't they? It was quite incredible. Was that would have been your longest flight ever, I would imagine?
Yes, it was the Gordon Bennett from Montbéliard.
Yes.
84 hours.
Yeah. That's a long time, isn't it? It's a long time, a lot.
Yeah, the last night was very, very hard. Over the rocky Transylvanian Alps. It was a very hard night. We had lot of ballast. The ballast only 6 packs, 6 budget, and this whatnot. And the balloon goes up and high and the mountains, and we didn't sleep a lot in this night, and we are very, very tired. And then as the sun goes up and we are behind the mountains, we both yes, it was not easy.
No, it's the endurance. I don't think a lot of people realize just how much it can take it out of you physically, mentally. It's a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
4 nights is long, and the last night is, I think, for all the teams, it's a hard night.
Yes.
3 nights all okay, but the 4th night is it's very hard. You're going to.
What about the recovery?
We have a car, and our chasing crew, they also at the end of their physical power. As we landed and the car arrived, they both chaser, they're also tired, and they're crying. We are a few hours we are on the 2nd place, but we know that the other teams who are also in the air will push out up to the 3rd, 4th place, and this was it, at the end. Yeah.
And for you, after a race like that, a few days in bed, or just one good night's sleep and you're good to go again, or how does it work?
Yes, 1 night or a little bit sleeping is also good, and then a beer, and a fresh beer. It's also the physical power comes back. Right.
You take a bottle of champagne with you on the flight?
No, only 2 beers. Axel had 2 beers because of our ballast. We want to have more sand and not too much beer with us.
Yeah.
So we only take couple of beer.
Fantastic.
It was very good. Tastes very, very good after landing.
After the landing. I would imagine you managed to keep it cold as well. Yeah.
No. Yes, it was cold. Yes, we are on 4,000 or 5,000 meters before landing, and it was not too warm up in the air.
Good. All right. So what's next now for you in the process of getting ready for the Gordon Bennett? What are you having to do? Is your admin all in place? Everything that you need to do prepared?
Yes, we have all prepared. We'll be waiting for the race.
Yes.
And it's a little bit problem with the car. Because many had no endurance in the eastern countries, at Ukraine, and then we must decide if we take a private car this year, and we are not a sharing car. Meet, yes. A rent car. We are not a rent car, but a private car this year.
Good. Well, Andreas, I look forward to seeing you there, and it's going to be an eventful Gordon Bennett for sure. But thank you very much for giving us your time, and best wishes to Axel. We'll see him there in Poland as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you also, and we'll see you again in Poland.